รับประวัติของพระมหาวีระความฝันอันยิ่งใหญ่ทั้ง16ของราชินีตรีชละพระมารดาของพระมหาวีระตอนที่1จาก3ตอนในระหว่างอาจารย์และลูกศิษย์บรรยายในภาษาจีนและอังกฤษในวันที่22มิถุนายน2019ณอาสมนิวแลนด์ไต้หวันหรือที่รู้จักกันว่าฟอร์โมซา
Okay, I'm going to give you some very, very extraordinary story. One of the greatest saints on our planet, Lord Mahavira. You know him, right? Sometimes you see his statues without any clothes. You remember? Yeah. It was because some people took it from him. He has only one piece of cloth to cover himself. And this is offered to him by the god, one of the gods in heaven. But some greedy person, first he asked for some charity. And the prince, at that time he was a prince, but he became renunciate, ascetic. And he cut half of it, gave it to him already. And then he went out to sell it. And the person said to him, "Oh, where did you get this? This is from heaven, it's divine clothes. If you have the other half, you give it to me. Then I will give you 10,000 pieces of gold." Wow, this man was very greedy. So he went back and keep waiting, following the ascetic Lord Mahavira at that time, and following him everywhere until one day, 1 year later, that remaining piece fell to the ground. And then he just picked it up and run. And then he sold it really for many thousands pieces of gold. The king gave it to him. So you can see people even so wicked. He has only half of a piece of the cloth to cover himself, and that person also took it away from him. Imagine. Yeah, being a master is so cool, eh? You don't need clothes. But that was in India, okay? Here, if you take off my clothes, the police will come and take me away from you. So don't even think about that. Yeah. Here, we begin from the birth of Lord Mahavira, okay? He's the most compassionate, one of the most compassionate saints and masters of our era, our kalpa, our period of time. It's about 2,000 something years ago. It's 2,000 some hundred years ago. Yeah, that was 2,594 years ago. That's about 599 years before Christ. At that time, so many masters coming, going, and Buddha also around this time, huh? Yeah, must be a very spiritually enriched era of our time. Yeah. So we begin with his birth. I received this book a few days ago, and I read it first, yeah? And I thought it's a very encouraging story to read it to you. Also to get to know one of the very important religion in our time. Apart from Buddhism, Christianity, Muslim, Sikhism, Hinduism, etc., we have also Jainism. And this Lord is very, very absolutely compassionate. He also advised his followers or disciples not even to take the root of the plant, because worry that there's some worms, insects might be harmed by this process of harvesting. And he was so clairvoyant. He He even know the trees suffer when you pluck the fruit from them. He even advised the disciples, be gentle or avoid eating some kind of fruit in order not to hurt the trees. Sometimes we think that we are vegans and we are very compassionate already. But still, from my personal experience, I do not really feel very happy eating my vegan food or fruits. And even I have to, I really feel very sorry inside, and I thank all of them for offering the fruit and the vegetable, also to apologize and bless them. If you can do that also, it would be good, okay? Because we show gratitude and we also share some merit with the trees and the vegetable that sacrifice their life for our comfort. Huh? So we continue now, hey? You like? Yes. Yeah. Give Lord Mahavira a big, big, big welcome. I myself love him very much. They have laid the background for us to understand the circumstances in which Lord Mahavira was born. So it begins like this, long time ago, yeah? Okay. About 2,594 years ago. I guess he's born after the Buddha then. The Buddha was born a little before that. Yes, okay. So in the eastern region of India, a bright source of spiritual light dawned. He became famous as Vardhaman Mahavira. During the period of Lord Parshvanath, the feudal system of rule prevailed in India. However, the beginning of democratic system had started appearing on the political scene. It was the dawn of the localized republics. Wow, 2,000 years ago, we already have democracy, and republic. Okay. After his nirvana, the republic started expanding and Vaishali emerged as the capital of the Federation of Small Republics. Maharaji Chiktak, a strong follower of the Pashwa tradition, was the president of the Vaishali Republic and the Federation. This is the surrounding background of before his birth. Yeah, they introduced it that so that we will see maybe there's such a good energy, a good atmosphere that breathed the ground, that bloom the blessing of a great saint to come, maybe like that. Yeah. On the northern shore of the Ganges, also near the Ganges River, there's another river. It's very famous in India also. It's called Indus River. That's why they call India, because in the beginning they were established alongside of the Indus River. And another one, is the Ganges River, yeah? These two are very, very famous in India. Mythology, spiritual, as well as geographical. Yeah. On the northern shore of the Ganges, a large and powerful group of Lichavi, Kshatriyas, favor democratic system. The 6 prominent clans that formed this republic were Ugra, Bok, Rajanya, Ikshvaku, Lichavi, Jinat, and Kaurav. The Indian must forgive my pronunciation. These are tongue-twitching kind of names. And 9 chiefs represented them. Be patient. It will come next why they introduced so many stuff, so many people and so many systems. Yeah. Another union was named Malla and it was divided into two parts, northwestern and southeastern. The capital city of northwest was Kusinara, and that of southeast was Pava. The 9 chiefs of the Federation of Mala Republics were also strong supporters of the democratic system. 9 Malas and 9 Lichavi combined to form a well-organized apex union called the Union of Vaji Republics. The Lichavi of Vaishali Republic were Soyanvanshi, Kshatriyas, the descendants of Maryada Purushottamram. These were famous as the Videhas, but later the name Lichavi became more popular. Still, as a cultural group, they always retained their identity as the Videhas. In the Jain literature, Maharaji Chetak has been mentioned as Vidagrachi, his sister Trishla as Vidadina. These two belong to the group called Vidyas. Yeah, just mark the name Trishla. Okay, and so that means they have a long lineage. They came from a long lineage of royalty and famous family in that time. Mahavira, the Lord, the Lord in this story, has also been mentioned as Vide Sukuma. All this is indicative of the higher religious and cultural status of the state of Vide. Next, they introduce the royal family of Vaishali. To the north of Vaishali, there was a suburb named Kanpur Sanivesh. There was a colony of Brahmins in the southern parts of Kanpur. The chief of these Brahmins was the Rishabhadatta, and his wife was Devananda. Although a rich Brahman and a scholar of the Vedas and Vedangas, Rishabhadatta was a devotee of Lord Parshvanath. At that time was the time that the Lord Parshvanath was there, okay? Just like in some time other personage was there. And some other Buddha was there, okay? Yeah. Lord Parshvanath was one of the Buddhas at that time, one of the saints, the master at that time. So this family belonged to the Lord Parshvanath devotees and disciples. In the northern parts of Kanpur, there was a colony of Kshatriyas of the Janat clan. The colony was known as Kshatriyas, Kanpur. Siddhartha was the chief there. Siddhartha is different, not Siddhartha the Buddha, okay? Yes. Siddhartha was the chief there. Yeah. Because of his great valor and wealth, he was respectfully addressed as Raja or Narendra. Naja means king in Sanskrit term. So he was kind of voted by the people's love and call him Raja. He's just a chief of one of the colony, yeah? But people probably loved him very much and respect him so much, so they enthroned him as a Raja. Okay. That is truly Raja, truly king, truly president. When you win people's heart, you don't need any vote. Yeah, that's a true, kingship. It's a true presidency. It's like that.